And here we have it, the objective. I'm going to be running up that today at not a particularly high speed, but ultimately, hopefully, it will actually give me the physical strength I need to be able to get around the Sport Aid Mile in armour next week. And of course, the pupsters are coming too. Even from the bottom of our walk today, the view is quite simply superb. From Tittersworth Reservoir all the way along the valley into Leek. That reservoir provides drinking water for Leek and Stoke-on-Trent. And the other direction, the valley leads all the way right up to Jodrell Bank, the famous radio telescope. The Roaches themselves extend for a distance of 7 miles. All of them craggy, rocky, inhospitable to most people. Deposited there 12,000 years ago at the end of the last glaciation period. And anybody who tells you different is a damn liar. I am well equipped.
Ridiculously well equipped for this walk. 3 border collies, 50 pounds of weight, and can't see me gear. I must be stupid.
Okay, we've started. As you can see, it's not exactly what you call a shallow journey. However, the pupsters seem to be enjoying it. Those are the Roaches, running from the BT tower in the distance all the way up to where we are now. Beyond me, right along to Handcloud. 7 miles of effective wilderness, which is the way it should be. It's good for the soul. Of course, the footpath can't go everywhere. We're actually now coming to the end of it. Some people would say this is the end of the easy bit. Personally, I don't agree. As we move up onto the ridge again, we're going to see the footpath peter out. And now it's back onto good old terra firma. And just in the distance we can see our objective, the trig point. Here the real extent of land management can be seen. Rather than move these beautiful boulders, which to me would be an outright crime, walls traversing, put there again by the same poor bastards who've been down and made that path for us, are holding back the actual weight of the boulders themselves, preserving them for future generations, which is always a good thing, and also stopping them landing on passers-by, which would be a bad thing. Come, pups. Just look at the striations in that rock. Absolutely beautiful. Although I'm an archaeologist, I can always appreciate good geology when I see it. Come, pups. Couple more 100 metres to go. It'll be 100 if we were actually flying there. But the Roaches here do have a bad reputation amongst pilots. 70 years ago this year, a German Ju-88 carrying 4 crew, having just bombed Manchester, developed engine problems and ended up making the very short and sharp emergency landing slap bang into the side of the Roaches here. Some people would call it poetic justice. In short, don't drop bombs on people. It is not good. The last crest. Ah, you bastard! I'll be in the dance of the singing ankle later. And there she blows. The trig point. Our objective for the day. Come on, move. Go to the trig point. Good pups. And there we have it. Much you wonder about the poor bastards who carried up that volume of concrete and water to the top of the Roaches. Just invisible beyond that ridge is Hen Cloud. Steep, sheer, climber's paradise. Across there in the distance, I am going to focus on it, though it will wobble, is the Mermaid Inn, named after the legendary mermaid who inhabits the meres along here, who will literally summon men to a watery grave, rather like Ulysses' sirens. Or should that be the sirens of Ulysses? It's only semantics at the end of the day. It's in that pub, when I was a 17-year-old squaddie, that I learned I was going to be a potential officer, giving my platoon commander and section commanders the opportunity to fleece me for drinks all night, and leaving me completely hungover for the next day's training. I should have learned. Having said that, when I was commissioned I did exactly the same thing. Now, look at this. Yes, my leg is hurting. Yes, I am in pain. But damn it, it's worth it just to see this. And now, it's time to pick up Maxter and bring him up here. I must be a bloody idiot. Now, just to give you an impression of how affected the hounds are, we actually have 2 very, very, very soggy doggies at the moment, but we have one, a certain Max Wellington B, who's now heading up himself.